What's up, YouTube? Got Roadblock 173 here with my field and hand control X-sabers. Alright, first we're gonna go with a Bogart Knight. Bogart Knight, very good card. One of my most favorite X-sabers, 19 attack, 1000D. Normal summon, special summon an X-saber from my hand, and then he can only be used as an X-saber synchro material, but I think it's pretty good. Good card. Main card of the deck, my favorite. Besides Bogart is fault rolls. Need to run 2 fault rolls because 3 is way too many and 1 is not enough to get your field full for like Gotham's for hand control or Hunlei for field control. Fault roll can only be special summoned to other X-sabers on your side of the field, and then can special summon an X-saber from my graveyard, level 4 or lower. Next is the card that I really wasn't sure of putting in here until I took a look at how the deck ran, and I run 2 Raigagras. Raigagras are basically revival, get an X-saber. When he's normal or special, get an X-saber from my graveyard, add it to my hand. Level 1, quick for sinks, I guess. This guy I wasn't really sure about. I run 2 X-saber puzzles. Pashuls. They aren't really an asset. Quick 2-star tuner. Can't be destroyed by battle, but if it's in face-up D, you take 1,000 every one of your opponent's standby phases. But it's quick 2-star tuner, just can't keep him on the field for that long. I run 2 Garzums. Now, when I find them, I'm gonna replace these guys with 2 Bogart Knights, because Bogart Knight's way better than Garzum, I think. Garzum relies on other X-sabers, so I really don't like that. So probably gonna drop him next time I find 2 extra Bogart Knights laying around. I run Dark Souls. I run 2. Now this is like a need for an X-saber deck. I have 1 proxy. I have a lot of proxies in my deck, but I have 1 X-saber Dark Soul proxied. They're hard to get. They are $28 each, and it's really expensive. So I have 1 that I got out of an Ancient Prophecy. Alright, next is 3 Airbellums. Now, quick 3-star tuner, really used for getting Gotham's out. The Gotham's you can use as many tuners as you want. So mostly Airbellums for Gotham's and quick attack 16, really easy to, nice field to have. Next are my Fulham Knights. These are my favorite cards, 3 Fulham Knights. Basically Scrap Iron Scarecrows, once per turn to gain an attack. And if he destroys a face down defense position monster, I can special summon an X-saber from my graveyard level 4 or lower. Alright, we're gonna move on to spells. Run 2 Saber Slashes. They save my life all the time. Really easy. For as many X-sabers I have on my side of the field, destroy as many cards that you have on your field. Basically, really good field control. I run 2 MSTs. Now, Mystical Space Typhoons, you don't want to have 3 in your deck, and you need more than 1. So I run 2, really helped out during duels, so I run them. I run on my body. Now this saved me against Dark Holes and Lightning Vortexes. It's a price of 1,500 life points, but it saves your field, and you're good for another turn to last. I run a 1-for-1 for my Raigagras. Discard something to my graveyard. If it fault roll on the field, just bring it back. Real easy tribute and get a Raigagra to the field to get an X-saber. I run a Foolish. This card sends a monster from the deck to the graveyard real quick for the fault roll, Monster Reborn, just something to get to the graveyard to bring back. Everyone should run a Monster Reborn. Really good card. Helped me out a lot. Brought back my opponent's Stardust Dragon for a win once. Dark Hole, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to run this. I really don't like it. Really cheap card. But I realized that I need it for my deck because if I don't draw something, I'm going to need to get rid of it. But I usually draw what I need. I run a Giant Trunade for field control. Just if I want to summon an X-saber like Hunlei, for example, use this, get all your traps and spells back to your hand, and quick synchro summon. I run a cold wave also for my synchro summons. If I'm gonna summon a good monster, a big guy to come out to help me out, cold wave just stops spell and traps completely. Mind control, really good for synchro material. Take your opponent's monster. Really, really good. I run a pot of avarice. I might drop this. I'm not sure. Um, Basically, take 5 monster cards from your graveyard, put them back in your deck, shuffle, and draw 2. But I usually have all my monsters that were sent to the graveyard during the duel on my field because of fault roll. Alright, we're gonna move to traps. Got 'em emergency calls, both proxied. Not very easy to come by. Got 'em e-calls if one X-saber is on the field. I can special summon 2 X-sabers from either graveyard to my field. 2 saber holes. I tried to run one. It didn't really work out. Got screwed over a lot of times without a saber hole. Wasn't drawing the dark hole or anything. So saber hole really good. X-saber on the field. Flip this. Negate a summon of a monster destroyed. I run 2 compulsory area evacuation devices because some people today still sacrifice for like Blue Eyes White Dragon, like I'm facing a dragon deck. Just return them to your hand real quick. Or synchro summon. Just return the synchro monster to your hand. Sakuratsu Armor. Nice card. I use it almost all the time. It's always on my field. I always draw it. Dimensional Prison. I use this card ever since I first got it from Machinima Mayhem. Only have one. Looking for more if you have them. Replace my Sakuratsu. But, Dimensional Prison, basically attacking monster gets removed from play. Acid Trap Hole is a card I run. I want to drop this for another dimensional or something. Basically, gets rid of defense. And last, I got Mitsura's monsters destroyed on my side of the field. I could destroy another monster on the field. Alright, next we have Synchros. I run 3 Hunleis. Hunlei, when she synchro summon, great with Cold Wave. When she synchro summon, destroy 3 spell or trap cards on the field so they can't negate or summon or anything. I run 3, 2 proxies. She's a real expensive card. Really good with X-sabers. Alright, next, I run 3 X-saber Gotems. Gotems, level 9, can use more than one tuner monster to summon them, 31 attack. Usually I only have 2 out on the field. I have 2 proxy versions, 1 regular, because I can't really find any more. I run 3 Waynes. Waynes, quick synchro, get them out, 21 attack. Get rid of my weaker monsters like Ragagra or something. And when he summons, special summon a warrior type monster from my hand to the field. So that's a really good card to have. And last, I run 3 Herbellums. Herbellum, quick synchro like Wayne, 22 attack, in case I need to get my field clear for something. And basically, if you have 4 more cards in your hand, he attacks direct, any battle damage, I discard a card. So that is my field / hand control X-sabers. Subscribe. Give me advice if you can.